This JTV News Update is brought to you by Nachico Insurances, the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Colonial Insurances, Tortola General Services, and the Caribbean Insurers Limited. Throughout the month of April, here in the British Virgin Islands, much attention has been given to child abuse as we observe Child Abuse Awareness Month. These little decorative pieces that we see here in the heart of Road Town is symbolic of this awareness. Now, while very often we hear from adults what is child abuse, how a child is being abused, and all of these issues, we thought about probably just hearing from what the kids have to say.
Tell, keep no secrets, shout out loud, prevent child abuse.
So hi everyone, good morning. My name is Kifra Sylvester, Kifi for short, and I am Miss British Virgin Islands 2017. So I'm here today to talk to you guys about child abuse. Does anyone know what child abuse is?
Child abuse is the harm, whether emotionally, physically, or sexually, illness and abuse of a child or young ones.
Oh, that's it. That's child abuse. Anyone else knows?
Child abuse is when someone is being abused by their parents, and it could also be being abused by one of their classmates or one of their friends.
That's correct. That sounds about right. Anybody else? Okay, so child abuse is all of that, and I guess the dictionary definition is any mistreatment or neglect of any kind towards a child. So that is child abuse. There are 4 forms of child abuse. Again, does anyone know one or 2 or 3? Sexual, physical, emotional, mental,
And
cyborg.
Oh yeah. It's the internet.
Cyber, not the internet.
Cyber.
That's bullying.
Bullying. I mean, all bullying is a form of child abuse. So cyberbullying, all of that could fall. Once it's towards a child, then it could be child abuse. Okay. So neglect, that's one. Sexual, physical, and emotional, or / mental. With neglect, what neglect is you know what neglect is? Okay, tell me.
When nobody treating them nice and them just alone.
That's neglect. That's good. That's neglect. Anybody else know what neglect is?
Neglect is to peer pressure a person to do this or treat the person bad until they go into your way.
That could. Okay, I'll give you that. So neglect is a lack of attention, failure to provide the basic needs of a child, which is education. You guys have to go to school, clothes, shoes, all of that, food. I said that already? Okay, food. So all of that is neglect. So if mommy and daddy leaving you home for about 2-3 weeks at a time alone by yourself, that's neglect. You know, if you going to school with big holes in your shoes and your clothes, that's a form of neglect, because that means mommy and daddy ain't buying you new clothes. You know, if you're eating, if you go home and no dinner getting cooked and those kind of things, then that's neglect. Alright, and that's never okay for a child. The next form of child abuse is physical. Let's talk about physical.
When a child is getting beaten.
But beaten to an extent. Okay, so if you do something wrong and she just hit you a little 2 lash, your mommy just hit you a little 2 lash on your leg or 2 lash on your foot, then that's not abuse. So don't call police and mommy, you know. That's not abuse. But if she decides to start hitting you with items like a belt buckle across your back, broomstick, and she causing some real damage, iron and kind of thing, so busting your head and blooding up your nose, then those are physical abuse. and that's bad. That's never okay. You know. The other type of abuse. My brain getting old. Wait, sexual.
Sexual is abuse is when you get touched wrongly or near your private parts.
That's correct. Anybody else? Sexual.
It's like when your father come touching your right by your balls or your mom.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. So on your penis or something like that. That's sexual abuse. Okay, so that's wrong. No adult is supposed to be touching you in your private parts. So vagina for the girls, penis for the boys, bottom, breasts, all of that are bad touching. So anytime you go to the beach and you put on your bathing suit, anywhere that the bathing suit covers, if you're not sure where the unsafe zones are, anywhere that bathing suit covers is an unsafe zone. So no adult is supposed to touch you there. And what are you supposed to do when an adult touches you in those unsafe zones? Right.
Complain until someone believes you.
Yes, so you keep doing it, you keep telling. So you tell them, stop touching me first. Don't touch me there. Get on real, bad and wild with them, because you have to make them know that they can't touch you there. So don't touch me there. And then you run and you tell an adult. So if it's mommy or daddy doing it, what do you do then?
Tell the police.
Tell
somebody
else.
else.
Tell
somebody I trust.
Oh, tell my other parents.
Or tell my other family. Call your family members.
Well, that's a good point. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
They could be baiting you. So I think some children may misunderstand what it means to touch you in a private zone. But if your mommy and your daddy baiting you, that is not sexual abuse.
It's small, but that's not sexual abuse because they're taking care of you.
Exactly. They're providing the needs that they're supposed to do. They're bathing you, they give you a shower, they hand pass by your little balls or the bottom, then that's not child abuse, right? But if you're sitting down in your room and you're on your iPad and you're watching cartoons and they come in the room and shut the door,
Something's wrong.
sit down on the bed, and then their hands start to travel up, and then they put them hand there, and then they tell you, don't tell mommy. Yeah, that's child abuse.
You don't actually have to go to a police. You could actually just go to your other parent, and if your other parent doesn't believe you, just go to one of your guardians.
Exactly. Somebody that you trust. Grandparents, uncles, godmother, godfather, anybody that you trust that you know can help you, and you keep telling them. So if they don't believe you, keep telling them, or you tell multiple people. So let everybody know that this person touching you, because that's not right, okay?
Some people don't like to tell.
Tell. Keep no secrets. Shout out loud. Prevent child abuse.
Some people afraid they'll get bullied or threatened.
Yeah, that's the problem that we have. That's why so many abuses go unrecorded, because no child is telling, or that particular child is not telling. But we're trying to get the awareness out there so that we can prevent abuse from happening. So you have to tell. And if you know somebody, tell. It don't matter if they may talk to you tomorrow and say, me talking to you again. No, you have to tell. You have to tell, because you help them. It's not supposed to happen to any child, okay? Or it's not supposed to happen to you. And if you see your brother, your little sister, getting abused, tell too. Tell. If the abuse is coming from daddy or mommy, tell auntie, tell uncle, tell teachers. What happens when your teacher is the one doing the abuse? Who do you tell?
Your parents.
Tell your parents, tell your principal, tell somebody else.
If the parents don't believe you,
Then you tell somebody else, or you keep telling them.
Tell the next teacher.
Tell a next teacher, tell a
Guidance
aunt,
counselor.
tell a guidance counselor.
People are so gullible. Sometimes them just believe that this person is so friendly in front of other people's faces, but in front of you, them does touch you inappropriately.
Right.
But when you tell other people, they don't believe you.
Yeah, and that's a huge problem. So you're not supposed to be afraid to tell. Not supposed to be afraid to tell. So even if they laugh in your face and say, "Boy, get from here," nah, you get from here, but you go and tell. You understand? So you run go and tell somebody else. It's never okay, and children being abused is sad, and it makes me upset. You know, because no child is supposed to go through that, because it has a lot of negative effects on their adulthood.
We're all in this together!
So bullying, we said, is a form of child abuse. So bullying does not necessarily have to come from parents. It can come from your classmate. So if your friend pushing you down the slide and making you fall over and you break your hand, calling you names, cussing your mother, cussing your mother, like no.
Telling you how you smell.
Yes, so that's bullying, and that's wrong.
Telling you you're cheap.
Yes,
That's true. That happens a lot.
yes, so the calling is bad, and you know, I think a lot of people think that child abuse is only supposed to come from adults.
Yes.
No, it can come from your peers. You need to live good. You know, you guys growing up together, these are the most crucial years of your life in school. So it does not pay to go around calling people names, because it hurts. You know, when somebody call you dumb and you know you're getting A's. Like, you gonna feel, thank you. Come on, man.
And sometimes they call.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not okay. It's never okay. So, you know, just remember what we talk about today. Remember that abuse is wrong. Remember to tell some more. Tell again, right? So remember that, and remember that abuse is wrong.
Break the silence and try sexual abuse!
When it comes to your health, being uninsured is never an option. Listen to some sound advice. Nagico's Nagicare is one of the best medical insurance plans your money can buy. We offer you solutions to medical coverage benefits tailor-made to your budget and preferences, so that the next time you visit a doctor, you can rest assured that we've got you covered. Visit our website, nagico.com, or contact a Nagico office or agent near you. Nagico Insurances. We've got you covered.
Lasco products cools you down when on the run, nourish and keep you healthy and strong. Lasco drinks in flavors of guava pine, apple, tangerine, grape and melon berry, all in wholesale and retail quantities, only at Tortola General Services in Port Purcell, where you can also get your supplies of Lasco instant pack drinks, milk and so much more. Tortola General Services, the home of Lasco products and so much more, wholesale and retail quantities. Check us out today. Be frugal, spend your money wisely.
Here in the Virgin Islands, we are blessed to live and work in paradise. Paradise just doesn't mean our tranquil blue waters and green hills. National Bank of the Virgin Islands defines paradise as any place or condition that fulfills your aspirations. To me, paradise means knowing that I will have a financing partner when I'm ready to open my first business. I feel confident that I can manage whatever life throws my way, because I know my bank will be with me every step of the way. That's why I choose National Bank of the Virgin Islands, the official bank of paradise.
My future's looking so bright, 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 with the official bank of paradise, paradise.
National Bank of the Virgin Islands, the official bank of paradise.
If you're looking for extra savings and free benefits
with car insurance
and home insurance,
Colonial has just the cover you need.
There's a free $250 gift voucher for new home insurance customers too, and 10% car insurance discount if you have home insurance.
With a claim service that's quick and friendly.
We call it Cover Without Added Costs.
Call for a quote on 494-8450 or Virgin Gorda 495-6403 or visit cgigroup.com.
Colonial, where people come first.